You are someone who will always put the needs of others before your own. What you really need to understand and know in this message, that when helping others is starting to hurt you in the process, as you start to self-sacrifice, become a martyr to these people, and it turns out to be people pleasing, it is time for you to draw a line in the sand and honor your needs and ask for your needs to be met. Not in like a boundary queen setting way, like, hey, F you, this or that, I'm sick of this. If you truly deeply care about this person, it's about expressing healthy boundaries and letting somebody know, hey, this is what I need from the relationship, and this is how it's been going, and this is how I feel. And you can always put the responsibility on them. This is how I feel when you do this behavior, when this has been happening. When I've been doing all of this, I feel like my needs aren't being met. A lot of the times, sometimes we have friends and people we care about, and they're so used to the way you treat them and giving and giving and giving that they don't realize it. They don't know what you need, especially if you don't express it out of your voice, out of your own mouth. And because you start to express your needs, the biggest fear a lot of us have, and especially for me, because I've done that in the past, and I've literally had a friend tell me, you only get so many no's. Turns out they weren't really a friend, right? But that was good because that was a sacred moment for me where I got to put on glasses and see someone who was actually taking advantage. They actually showed me who they are by the words they just said, because they were wanting for me to keep giving and doing stuff for them. The friendship was not reciprocated. So that is a blessing that I got to leave that friendship in a healthy way. So the fear is, are we going to lose a friend? Or are they really your friend if they're taking advantage of you? If that's actually what they want from you? If they only love you when you're giving to them? Oh my gosh, I just forgot my microphone has been all the way over here. What the frick? I hope my video caught all that. I hope my microphone caught that. I'll do some adjustments. Point is, you want people to love you for who you are. And I just made a mistake. I hope this message, it sounds good and clear for how far away my microphone was. And truth is, whether if you like the video or not, I'm good either way. And I know also a part of me would like you to like the video, regardless of the audio quality, right? And people who want to hear this message and there's some value to it for you, I know you're going to stick around and watch it. I don't have to worry about that. So in the same sense, you can apply this to your friendships. You can show up as you, even if you make mistakes. Even if you're burnt out, it's good to honor and express your needs so your friends can know what you need from them, what you need from them. And if they're real friends, they'll realize that. Because I've had a couple friends that I've had to reconnect with, and they didn't know. There were some things they just didn't know. And they apologized to me. I'm so sorry. I had no idea you felt this way. Why? Because I was people pleasing and I was suppressing my own needs out of scarcity, out of a fear of abandonment. Are they going to leave if I express my need? Am I going to have a friend still? And that's a deep core wound of fear of abandonment. Mom and dad weren't around for me growing up. They were constantly working. I moved here from Bulgaria, and none of us knew English. None of us. When I was 4.5 years old, and I would be at home alone a lot of the times while they're both working for hours. But I didn't know any different. I actually had this conversation with my mom just the other day. But I didn't know. like I didn't know what the heck was going on. I had a pet parakeet and I was happy. Like I was still a kid, like watching cartoons and playing games on the computer. And then I never really realized like they were just never really around, right? So like deep inside, like I didn't get that love and affection and attention that I desired deeply as a kid. That actually it kept going on to my adult life. And I would always, a lot of the times I would be a loud person in the room. And I have this amazing energy. Like I love connecting with people and I love expressing things, but sometimes I'd be attention seeking, right? And part of it though was also me starting to express myself more fully and in ways that I thought would be rejected. And so I did it in louder ways. In some of my videos, you can see me wearing leggings and my butt's showing up in the mirror, right? Well, I actually wear those things at the gym now. I don't care, right? And I do it because I like to. It's very expressive for me. It can be loud. And on top of that, good or bad comments boost the algorithm, baby. The views. So it doesn't really matter. except I'm comfortable with myself, and that's what's important. And if I can put on a show for people, which this is my presenter mode, then I'm happy to do that for you as well. Give you a view to look at while you give me views. Point is, a lot of the times, the things that we didn't get when we were younger will push on to our adult life. And I needed that validation and approval, and I was afraid to express boundaries with people because I didn't want to be alone again. If there's a place in your life where you're not saying no and you're feeling burnt out and you don't want to do things you don't want to do because you're afraid of saying no because they may not be your friend, I challenge you to say no. That is your sacred opportunity, and to express your needs and tell people what you need from them too. Hey, I need you to also ask me how I'm feeling. Hey, I need this from you. Hey, I would like more quality time where you actually sit and listen to me. Actually, to tell that to one of my dear close friends one time. He's a severe ADHD and he's all over the place. And then I was like, man, sometimes I just feel like you don't really listen. Like I can't get a word out because like you're going a million miles per hour. And then he apologized deeply. He had no idea, right? I had to express it. So I challenge you to step up and express yourself. Step up, step in, and lean into a more powerful version of you where you're not afraid of the outcome, because it is time for you to shine. It is time for you to protect your sacred energy and receive the love, the validation, the approval that you deserve. Not the love and validation and approval that you're needing. And when you're coming from a place of needing, you also don't really, like, it's very repelling. Like, you ever have somebody like need something from you constantly and like, but it's like over the top, like you can feel it. They want something from you. It's like an energetic feeling of like, yeah, no thank you, right? Well, when you're expressing your needs to your friends in a healthy way because you've been giving so much for so long, that's different. And if they want to leave after that, and once you do it in a healthy way, let them go, okay? Because on the other side of this person, the people that may not be able to provide to you the love that you deserve, on the other side of this is the people waiting to love the frick out of you. All right, so peace out, namaste, and have an alchemizing day.